You're now watching a clip from the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
Next game I want to talk about, it goes back to the AFC. This is going to be a rivalry, it shouldn't be a rivalry, but it's a rivalry already because you got one quarterback that was for the Jets that got shipped to the Panthers, and you got Zach Wilson. Like, he looking like a champ. You feel me? Zach Wilson is looking like he is doing his thing, and he is the right quarterback for the actual job. We always know that the Jets always have a good defense. The AFC, every team in the AFC normally have good defense. But ultimately, I really feel like this, even though both teams, I don't think that they'll go far this year, period, because both of them are rebuilding. Both of them just got new quarterbacks, and of course, it's the damn Jets. It's the damn Jets and it's the Panthers. Now, before I go on my pick for the game, the Panthers did say there is a opening for Cab if he ever want to come back. Wow. Yes. Management, owner, I don't know if it was the owner or just management, but them just putting that out there, it's probably some fuel to that fire. It's not no beat writer. It's coming from within that organization, and that probably can be a good thing if Donald don't work. I really feel like Donald is gonna have a chip on his shoulder though. Like, y'all set me up with Adam Gase. This guy that's been riding the coattail of Peyton Manning. For the last few years, that's how he got his job in Miami. He fooled us all. He fooled all of us, We thought he was a guru. We thought he was a quarterback whisperer. He's not. He's trash. He's not a great, maybe you can say he's a great offensive coordinator. But as far as a head coach, horrible. Any guy that's supposed to be worried about the offense and defense, but when the defense is on the field, you're over there sitting down, reading and not knowing what's going on in the actual game. You needed to go, and I think that the Jets did a good thing in that. But they did a bad thing by getting rid of Donald because you didn't even give him a chance. And for that, I really think that he's going to be like, yo, I need to come over here and show these MFers that I'm the guy that needed to be in New York. Yeah, you got Zach Wilson, but I'm going to outplay that guy. I'm going to be the one to show you, even though both our teams suck, I want you guys to already be talking about, damn, we done messed up. Damn, we done shipped away the quarterback that we should have had. But I really feel like Zach Wilson is the better quarterback, to be honest with you. The way the guy throws, he has a good arm. It looks like he has the offense down pat, Of course, I was like Bill Belichick, the evil empire, looking at some of those Jet games or Jet preseasons to see, because I hate the Bills, but I really hate the Jets. You know what I mean? I really hate the Jets and the Patriots. Like, I hate those teams, I don't hate the players. I hate the team. Them organizations, I hate them. So, but I really feel like it shouldn't be a game that's talked on because, again, like, both these teams, I really don't feel like going anywhere now, at least in the near future. But I really feel like this is a good game because of what they did to Donald and them drafting that quarterback in Zach Wilson. So I don't know how the Panthers defense looked this year. Don't know too much about their defense. But Panthers normally always had a good defense. I know that their head coach is coaching for the Washington football team right now, and that probably plays a factor. But let me just go on history. The Panthers normally have a reasonable defense. The Jets always have a good defense, and both got two starting quarterbacks. One, I would still say is a rookie, even though it's his third, maybe fourth year, because you had somebody holding him back in Adam Gase. And now that you're with a new offensive coordinator, a new environment, I really feel like both quarterbacks will do decent in that game. But I really feel like it still be a close defensive game. but it will be probably 26 to 23 in favor of the Panthers.
Okay. This game, I didn't really think about too much until you just mentioned about Sam Darnold with playing his ex team in the first game. That is an interesting dynamic to see. Like usually you'll wait during the season to see, or maybe next season sometimes you don't even play the team that lets you go. But that is going to be something that is going to be on his mind for the entire game. He is definitely going to try to prove to the Jets that they made a mistake in letting him go. So I think he went to a perfect scenario with Carolina. Let's not forget about Christian McCaffrey, bro. Christian McCaffrey is that boy. And he was by far and away, I think, the best running back, maybe not by far and away, but definitely considered the best running back in the league before he got hurt. And he's going to be back in the mix. So they didn't have a running back like even close to that for the Jets the whole time Darnold was there. And I think Darnold also was injured a lot, didn't have a lot of playing time. I don't think he ever really played a full season. So it's an opportunity for him to really prove that he is a good player. I never believed in the kid, though, to be honest. I never believed in Darnold from college. I think he flashed in this season. I believe it was his freshman season at USC. And then his sophomore season, he regressed because they figured out who he was in college. And then he came out, I believe after that year, and he's been kind of somewhat mediocre. He's showed flashes here and there. I just don't believe in him. I think actually the Jets made a good move in letting him go. I think after 3 years, if you don't produce, like, it's on to the next one, because in this league, quarterbacks produce quickly now. We already see what Kyler Murray is doing. We see what Josh Allen is doing. Patrick Mahomes performed very well in his second year. I believe he won the Super Bowl in his second year in the league. Russell Wilson won in a Super Bowl very early in his career. So we ain't got time to wait. There's more quarterbacks coming in from college football that can play, So if you can't play, we're going to find somebody else. That's basically what these teams are saying. And I quite frankly just don't believe in Sam Darnold. And he's just not a guy that I believe in long term. However, I do believe in him for this game. For this game, I'm pretty sure he is going to be like, I am doing everything I can to win this game. He's going to give up his arm, his leg, his shoulder, his firstborn, if he had a kid, to win this game. It's going to be all or nothing. It's like, it is just proven that he is a man, probably to, for himself for this game. So in this game, I'm going to trust that chip on your shoulder is going to lead you to a victory, and Christian McCaffrey in your backfield is going to help you a ton. And Carolina does have a pretty decent defense, from what I remember. They were didn't really have a lot of offense last year to really kind of balance that out. So I think with the running game, the running game kind of slows the game down, gives your defense time to rest. And I think that will be a difference in this game. The line is Carolina by 4. So I think it's going to be around that. And the Jets, I can't pick the Jets, man. It's like you said, man, I hate the Jets with a passion, bro. Like, I hate Jets fans too, because Jets fans are delusional AF, just like Knick fans.
I was just about to say that.
they just delusional, and Cowboy fans too, just delusional. They just think that their team has been good and they have not been. And whenever they get any little sign of light that they're going to be back, they're like, oh, all these New York accents start coming out, the stupid JETS Jets shit comes out. And I'm just like, nah, not with this nonsense as well. And I got a lot of friends who are actually Jet fans. And it's just, And then we're always fighting with these guys in the stands. Like to me, it's one of the best rivalries. There's not any big rivalries in the NFL, but I think it's one of the best rivalries, in the NFL. And I can't root for the Jets. And Zach Wilson, I agree, bro. I saw him in the preseason and I was like, man, this kid, he has patience, he has poise. He doesn't make bad throws. He can make good throws too, out routes, deep ball. I mean, he has the tools to be great, to be honest, because he's patient. He's not a running quarterback. He's not a dual threat. He's a sit in the pocket type of quarterback. So, and then they got Elijah Moore, who's from the crib, a receiver who I believe in. I think he's going to be pretty good. And I'm not sure what their defense is really going to be looking like. But, for this game, yeah, I go with Sam Darnold to pull out this win. But the other game that jumped out for me was the Saints and the Packers, bro. Like, this